Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down the biggest confirmed and rumored NBA trade set to shake up this summer. Let's jump right in. Kevin Durant is heading to the Houston Rockets, leaving the Phoenix Suns behind. Houston now gets a proven superstar to mentor their gifted young core. Miles Turner has joined the Milwaukee Bucks after several impactful years in Indiana. His shot blocking and three-point range should blend perfectly into the Bucks' defensive scheme. Jrue Holiday is on the move once again, this time to the Portland Trail Blazers. His elite defense and playoff pedigree will guide a youthful roster. The Suns have brought in Mark Williams, a young, athletic big man with plenty of upside. Brook Lopez is also LA-bound, offering size, spacing, and defensive leadership. Clint Capella reunites with Houston, set to anchor the paint and dominate the boards alongside their guards. Kristaps Porzingis has been traded to the Atlanta Hawks, bringing his rare mix of length and shooting touch to their offense. Dillon Brooks joins the Suns, adding toughness and defensive grit. Phoenix further strengthens its roster with Jalen Green, a dynamic young scorer who could blossom into a franchise star. They both have been in the package trade for Kevin Durant and will have to prove their worth. Desmond Bane is off to the Orlando Magic, providing elite shooting and physicality to complement their developing squad. D'Angelo Russell is now a Maverick, tasked with adding scoring punch and playmaking. Jordan Clarkson of the Philippines becomes a New York Knick, supplying instant bench scoring and veteran savvy. Shout out to all my Filipino fans. Tell me in the comments if you are from the Philippines. Let's see how many of you guys are watching. Kevin Love joins the Utah Jazz, offering steady veteran leadership and consistent floor spacing after officially leaving Miami. Kyle Anderson also heads straight to Utah, bringing versatile all-around skill, steady defensive awareness, and reliable consistent production. Russell Westbrook has officially left Denver, though his next exciting basketball stop remains completely uncertain. Sacramento is currently the lone NBA team expressing serious interest. Michael Porter Jr. is now playing with the Brooklyn Nets, giving them elite outside shooting from the forward position every single night. The opposite way in this trade goes the proven elite sharpshooter Cameron Johnson, who is a new valuable addition for Denver, stretching the floor perfectly next to Nikola Jokic. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is heading off to Atlanta, offering crucial bench scoring and aggressive defensive activity in high-pressure moments consistently. Colin Sexton heads over to the Charlotte Hornets, pairing his aggressive driving scoring style with LaMelo Ball's creative elite playmaking to create truly dynamic offense. Lonzo Ball lands in Cleveland for a much-needed fresh start, hoping to return fully to his defensive and facilitating best at the highest professional level. In a stunning unexpected move, Damian Lillard returns home to Portland, reuniting with his longtime beloved franchise. Jonas Valanciunas is bound directly for Denver to bolster their frontcourt depth with strong physical inside play. Georges Niang goes to Utah, adding reliable three-point shooting from the forward spot. Terrence Mann becomes an official net, providing hard-nosed elite perimeter defense and steadily growing versatile offensive skill. Isaac Okoro heads straight to Chicago, where his wing defense fills a team need for playoff contention. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope joins Memphis, bringing valuable championship-winning know-how and consistent perimeter shooting to the talented young roster. Pat Connaughton moves directly to Charlotte, adding crucial veteran locker-room presence and consistent floor spacing for increased offensive efficiency. Kevin Looney leaves Golden State for New Orleans, bringing championship-tested toughness and strong interior paint work. Dorian Finney-Smith is now officially a Rocket, supplying strong multi-positional defense and relentless consistent hustle energy every single night. Dennis Schroeder joins Sacramento as a vital offensive scoring spark during tight competitive games. Karis LeVert becomes a Detroit Piston, giving them another dynamic driving and slashing offensive threat in quick transition plays. Luke Kornet goes to San Antonio as a reliable stretch big for improved offensive floor spacing purposes. Bruce Brown is back once again in Denver, returning his trademark defensive intensity and valuable versatile flexibility in critical playoff moments. Before we continue, please consider giving a like to the video and subscribing to the channel for more fresh NBA content. Duncan Robinson heads over to Detroit, where his lethal outside shooting will stretch opposing defenses for Cade Cunningham and open key scoring lanes. Simone Fontecchio is a new Miami Heat forward, bringing nonstop hustle and solid three-point shooting accuracy in very competitive matchups. Norman Powell also joins Miami, boosting their consistent bench scoring depth and adding proven playoff experience from previous championship runs. John Collins signs officially with the Clippers, giving them size, elite athleticism, and rim protection on both ends. Dylan Jones moves over to Washington to further develop with additional playing minutes and valuable learning opportunities. Kobe Jones heads over to the Oklahoma City Thunder to strengthen wing depth and improve defensive stability. Chris Boucher left Canada and the Raptors to join the Boston Celtics. He will be a valuable asset as the Celtics are dealing with injuries and lack of veterans who left the team. Yusuf Nurkic joins the Utah Jazz as their new starting center, bringing interior paint scoring and strong nightly rebounding. Dario Saric becomes a Sacramento King, offering frontcourt versatility and reliable outside shooting from multiple offensive spots. Larry Nance Jr. returns to Cleveland, proudly continuing his father's legendary franchise legacy in the same beloved city. Mason Plumlee returns to Charlotte as a steady veteran backup big with deep postseason experience. Tim Hardaway Jr. becomes a Denver Nugget, adding outside shooting firepower to their championship-tested roster and reliable floor spacing. Gary Harris signs directly with Milwaukee as a dependable 3 and D wing for much-needed defensive depth. DeAndre Ayton also joins Los Angeles, giving them elite size and dominant interior scoring in the post against tough defensive matchups. Anthony Simons is now a Boston Celtic, bringing explosive scoring ability as Boston deals with Jason Tatum's untimely injury during the late season. Spencer Dinwiddie joins Charlotte for greater playing minutes and expanded creative playmaking opportunities in critical game stretches. Cole Anthony is now a Milwaukee Buck, competing hard for backup point guard duties throughout the grueling season. Mojave King has been sent from Indiana Pacers to the New Orleans Pelicans. This young guard will probably get more playing time as he needs to improve for the future seasons. Jordan Poole moves to New Orleans for a badly needed fresh start, with Saddiq Bey joining him to add versatile defense and reliable perimeter shooting for balanced lineups. The opposite way goes C.J. McCollum, whose shooting and experience will be highly appreciated in the rebuilding Wizards squad. The rebuilding in Washington continues as Kelly Olynyk gets traded. He is now officially a Spur, fitting perfectly with Wemby and modern offensive schemes. Bradley Beal heads to the Clippers, adding another proven offensive scoring weapon alongside Harden and Leonard for better offensive balance. Clippers will be the oldest team after stacking the proven veterans. Marcus Smart is traded to the Lakers, adding defensive toughness and valuable backcourt leadership alongside Luka and LeBron for deep, competitive playoff pushes. Chris Paul is back again with the Clippers, departing officially from San Antonio, the team where he arguably played some of his very best basketball and could likely end his career in Los Angeles. Ty Jerome joins Memphis, tasked directly with stepping up after Bane's departure and contributing reliable production consistently. Josh Minott signs with Boston, while Jake LaRavia joins the Lakers as a confident elite sharpshooter from deep shooting range. Luka Garza signs with Boston to provide strong, valuable bench depth for playoff. Jay Huff joins the Indiana Pacers, aiming directly to replace Miles Turner in the starting lineup. Marvin Bagley III signs with Washington, seeking steady, consistent playing minutes and steady on-court improvement. He was once a prospective young player, getting drafted second, before Luka and Trae Young back in 2018. Lindy Waters III becomes a Spur for veteran locker room depth purposes and roster stability. Josh Okogie signs officially with Houston, uniting once again with Kevin Durant on the defensive wing, this time with the Rockets, not the Suns. Jaden Springer heads to New Orleans, looking hard to earn valuable rotation minutes through consistent defense and high effort. Olivier Sarr leaves Oklahoma City for Toronto, bringing rim protection, defensive mobility, and strong rebounding as the Raptors reshape their frontcourt for the long-term future. Ethan Thompson moves from Orlando to the Miami Heat, bringing energetic perimeter defense in critical late-game situations. Kessler Edwards heads from Dallas to the Denver Nuggets, adding strong defense and consistent three-point spacing. Jason Preston departs from the Utah Jazz to the Clippers, offering poised playmaking, ball handling, and bench depth. Adam Flagler leaves Oklahoma City for the Spurs, providing sharpshooting, energy, and smart decision-making. Tidy Washington Jr. moves from the Phoenix Suns to the Los Angeles Clippers, giving them youthful scoring punch and improved guard rotation flexibility. Patrick Baldwin Jr. heads from the Wizards to the Los Angeles Clippers, supplying floor spacing and growing two-way potential. Micah Potter departs from the Utah Jazz to the San Antonio Spurs, contributing interior rebounding and efficient paint scoring. That's a wrap on our countdown of the biggest NBA trades from this summer. We hope you enjoyed diving into every major deal. If you like the breakdown and want to see more NBA coverage, be sure to tap the like button. Subscribe so you'll always be up to date on the latest trades, rumors, and news. Drop a comment sharing which trade caught you off guard or which player you can't wait to see in action. Your thoughts really help shape the channel and keep it growing. If you'd like to support us further, share this video with other Hoops fans in your circle. We've got a lot more exciting NBA content on the way, so stick around.